Hi girls, this is VR for some of the girls. Now for a long time, I don't know if you guys can see the jewelry or not, but I have made little jewelry, and sometimes they're bracelets that have the chain to connect to the ring. Sometimes it's a ring with a chain to a ring to a ring. We used to do this all the time, and we still do, and a lot of us have really fancy fingernails, you know, when we go places. So we'll do little rings that just actually fit just there on the fingernail too. And because I do snuff, I wear a lot of those little fake earring covers, you know, little rings that fit on there. It's called fingernail jewelry. And so I can do snuff and not get it under my fingernails. But anyway, so we were doing these, and I got a bunch of these little pipe charms in, which were just so cute. I said, you know what, I'm going to make some pipe jewelry. So I started doing the rings with the little pipes on them like that. You know, and so I have this came about because I have a bunch of black and white polka dot stuff. Imagine that, black with white polka dots. And when I got these pieces made, I made up some more to go with my pipe. And so I started doing that. So I'm going to show you some of the pipe jewelry. Now this is on one of my big pipes, and because it's on one of the big pipes, you notice that this is right there in that tendon, which I really don't like. But on smaller pipes, it will fit on the stem, but you still have to take it out of the tendon and put it in through the tendon area. And you have to be careful if they're not caught in there, you know, they slide together, but it's just fun. And this is tiger's eye, and it's just fun jewelry. You know, some of it needs to be put there in that piece. I thought this was a nice piece. Anyway, this piece is the piece that matches that ring for the black and white polka dots. And I have 3 or 4 different designs on that. And then there are some pipes, and a good example is this new one I got from Paul, that you're only going to get this big band to fit. I mean, there's the smaller ones. I'm not going to find a smaller ring that's going to go through there or through here, because this area on this particular pipe is even thicker than this. So for a pipe like that, what I'd probably do is just do a single piece off. Now, if you bent these to a little bit wider, you could probably slide them on too. And like I say, this is really made for another pipe so that it would fit on there, and do that. And see the little pipe, and also a little crown, and it's in purple. I also made some wonderful pieces to go on church wardens. Now, the reason this one isn't put together here is because I am going to have to take it apart, and it's one of my good Dunhills, and so I don't like to stick them in and out a lot. So I just kind of did it so that I could show you guys. It's for like a church warden, but even if it's not for a church warden or anything, it would go into a pipe, and these would slide only as far, because they're 2 different size rings, they'd only slide as far as they could. And if it was a bigger one, you know, it would still give you a look like that. Isn't this fun? And I have another one that's a really great one for a church warden or any pipe, but I like it really a lot on this long pipe. And as you can see, it's got a really unique look to it. And I know it's silly, you know, but why not put extra bling on your pipes? You know, we accessorize everything else. And actually, usually one of my pipes is one of my accessories. And so because it's one of my accessories, I decided to make pipe accessories. Here's a good example of it just being one loop, with a bunch of little things on it, some charms and stuff. And on some of these, there is actually a little hook so you can put your own, like this one here. See, it has the little pipe, and it has the little queen charm. And then it also has this so that you can add your own particular charm to it. The nice thing about these, which I'm going to try and look for more often, is this particular piece of metal is flat, so it can fit in there in between that tendon, and it has a little hole in it, so it doesn't have a ridge, you know, where the little chains go through. So I really kind of like that piece. I made up a whole lot of them. There are some that are real nice and dainty, and so those are going to need to go on little girl pipes, on some of your smaller pipes. There's also a lot of just single rings, and so there's like this one here. I think I showed you that one already. Anyway, I got some. Oh, and there's on my Christmas pipe. I thought that was just too doggone cute. A purple on my, I think this is K Woody. But it's what I get out at Christmas time because it's red. An accessory. On my calabash, I can send one loop through there. But if I had another pipe besides this one that I wanted to use it on, I could always maybe by bending that, it would fit on over this bit. But I don't want to make these oval because I'm sending these out to you girls. And I want you guys to adapt them to however you want to adapt them. I hope you like them. It's just, you know, old women with too much time on their hands. But they're all different kinds, and I do hope you like them. They all have a little pipe on them. And even as I said that one, this one doesn't. You know, call me a liar once, twice. It's probably true. But I did want you guys to see what it was that I was sending you so you understood what was going on. Because if you just get something in the mail with two little rings and a chain, I got a feeling you're going to say, what the hell was that? And who is Sue? Let me know what you think about them. I'm really kind of curious. If you guys like them, I'll keep making them. I'm going to be doing some adapting to them, though. I'm already seeing some of the problems, mainly that this loop here is too small a loop. So there's not going to be anything anymore that's going to have a smaller loop than that, because even if you bend that to an oval, you can get it to keep from sliding down on your pipe. And that's what will happen with, like for example, for this one, if I was going to use it on one of my big pipes, I don't even know what that one is. No, it's an Italian pipe anyway. If I was going to use it on this one, what I would do is I would bend that to flat so that it couldn't slide past this part here. And so that it would always, you know, remain basically, would remain spread out. I probably got to cut that out, huh? Okay, I'm back. I had to cut something out. I was a bad girl. Okay, so I was going to show you, if I use this one, what I would do is I would probably bend or flatten this ring, which you can do, and fix it so that it wouldn't go down any further than that, so that it would always have that nice little spread out area. But this is only one of the few long ones. I only made a couple long ones. For the most part, they're not very long, and so they shouldn't have a problem with spanning your pipe like that. So, like I say, do let me know if you like them. I'm going to keep making them, but if you don't want any more, I don't want to send them out to you. Happy, happy. Joy, joy. Nothing like a few accessories. But I also want to remind you that if you do not want to use it on your pipe as pipe jewelry, it is still really cute jewelry, you know, to wear. It draws attention to your hand, especially, you know, even cigar smokers. And I'm thinking about doing a series of cigar jewelry. Wouldn't that be cute? But I don't know why not. I mean, basically, if I get the right width, it would fit on there just like a ring, you know, like a cigar ring. So, you know, wouldn't that be kind of cute to see some guys out there smoking, or girls smoking their pipes with jewelry on it? And that's what I'm trying for. I just think it'd be so cute. But do remember that if you don't like it as a pipe, well, then take it apart and just make it into a single ring. I mean, like I say, these don't have to go on your pipe. These can fit on your as a ring too. And so that's why I made them. So, like I said, I made them for you to either wear. And a lot of times you'll see a single ring along with the set that matches it. And that's so that you can wear a ring while you are using your pipe jewelry that matches it. So, happy, happy. And here's all the different pipes I was using as I was doing that. What I should have done was got out some of Paul's smaller pipes, because all of those small pipes will fit that smaller ring. You know, so cobs too. Almost all the cobs will fit this on their tendon without any problem at all. So you can dress up a cob with no problem at all. And like I say, if you squeeze that that ring wherever you want it to stop sliding it will stop sliding. So it's up to you to adjust it. Sometimes you just have a little too much time on your hands, so I've been doing a few things, and so you guys will be getting some of this stuff. I got some bags made, see? And then I've been playing with tampers because I got these neat little pipe charms, and so I've been playing with them. Yeah, I know. But it's very me, isn't it? And some girlfriends and I, we wear jewelry that a lot of times will span more than one finger, and so there will be a little pipe on that loop right there, kind of like the single ring over here with the little pipe on it. But anyway, so while we were playing with this, just me and one girlfriend actually, we were smoking our pipes, and I said, we need to make pipe jewelry. So there you see, this would be like the matching set to like either just like a little ring with the pipe on it, which matches it, or even it could go with a whole set. The thing about it is, that set is basically the set I already have on. So, oh no, it's a bigger ring and a medium. This is a medium and a... Anyway, so even if you didn't want to use it on your pipe like that, it still makes a neat double ring. And so, anyway, I'm sending you a set. You're one of the first ones to get one. And so, I just kind of thought it was kind of fun. Happy, happy, joy, joy. I'm going to start making this. Now, see, I already make it with... I say for my rings already, like with little stones and stuff on them. This because I usually have real long fingernails and in good shape, but you can't tell it. But they're like little rings, you know, like say, and it's kind of fun to wear them. Here's one with a little bit of tiger's eye on it. That would have actually been on that side of the hand. But anyway, I'm just showing you kind of. So that's what I wanted you to see about that little set of rings that I'm sending you. So that explains them. Okay, so I am starting a new line of pipe jewelry. You see the little set of jewelry on your pipe. And that there would go, whoop, one with a little pipe on it. I dropped it. Which matches the set that's on your pipe, would be like worn on your finger. It actually goes down further. See? Anyway, so you'd have a little pipe on your finger.